Ever wished you could run PlayStation 2 games smoothly on your Android phone? Today, I'll show you exactly how, step by step, using just 3 tools: the NETHERSX2 emulator, the official PS2 BIOS, and your game ISO. But here's the catch: if you miss one tiny setup detail, your games will lag like crazy. Stick with me till the end so you don't run into that problem. And while you're here, comment the first PS2 game you're planning to try. I'd love to know.
Alright, let's get to it. First, head over to NETHERSX2 2.0 and grab the emulator. Just click download, install it, but don't open it yet. We're saving that for later. Next, you'll need the official PlayStation 2 BIOS file. A quick Google search will point you in the right direction. And if you run into any issues finding it, just drop a comment below. I'll hook you up with some guidance.
Next up, once your BIOS files are ready, go ahead and open the NETHERSX2 app. Now don't tweak any settings yet. That part's coming, and trust me, it makes all the difference. For now, let's get the BIOS imported. Just find the folder where you saved it, select it, and hit next. Here's the part a lot of people mess up: choosing the ISO game folder. Make sure you pick the exact directory where your games are stored, so NETHERSX2 can scan and instantly load your library without errors.
Alright, let's cover some general app settings. These won't boost performance directly, they're more about how the emulator works overall. The real magic happens later because each game usually needs its own special tweaks. And trust me, if you skip those, some titles just won't run smoothly at all.
First, head into System Settings. Make sure your BIOS region matches the majority of your games. For example, pick USA if most of your ISOs are NTSC. Also, turn on Fast Boot so your games skip the PS2 logo and launch instantly.
For graphics, it's been my experience that most games run better using Vulkan. Set the upscale multiplier to 1x as the base resolution. I recommend keeping the aspect ratio on 16:9 for modern displays, unless you prefer the classic PS2 look at 4:3. And if you want to track performance, turn on the FPS counter. You can always disable it later for a cleaner screen. And that's it for the safe, global settings. Nothing heavy here, just the basics to make sure everything runs properly. The real performance tweaks come later when we dive into per game settings. And that's where the magic happens.
Alright, now let's dive into the per game settings. For this example, I'll be using the PS2 classic beat-em-up title, Urban Reign. Here's what I'm going with. Set your GPU renderer to Vulkan, and bump the upscale multiplier up to 2x, because this isn't a very demanding game. Then switch your aspect ratio to widescreen, and make sure to enable widescreen patches. And guys, always enable host vsync. It keeps gameplay much smoother. That's all for now, so let's fire it up and see how the game runs. Looks like Urban Reign isn't compatible with my GPU. But don't worry, if you ever run into this issue, just switch your renderer from Vulkan to OpenGL. That usually fixes the problem right away.
And that's it for now. I've already made other videos showing performance hacks for more demanding games like WWE 2K23 and God of War. I'll leave links to those in the description, so definitely check them out. And hey, if you stuck around till this point in the video, you're awesome. Drop a like if this was helpful in any way. I've got more content just like this on the channel, so feel free to explore. And I'd love to hear from you. Comment what PS2 games you'd like me to optimize for smooth performance on NETHERSX2. And of course, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next video.